And you say you have no memory of anything?
Nothing. I remember telling Eddie we needed sugar. That's all.
Eddie? You mean Edward, your husband?
Yes.
And you say the last time
Husband's body is with the coroner. It's not a heart attack. Doctors outside won't have a word.
Yes.
And you were gardening?
Yes, I think I...
Please, just try your best to remember, Mrs. Royce.
I've told you. I don't know. I can't remember.
I'm afraid that's not very helpful, Mrs. Royce.
Harris.
Yes?
She's still shaken. Let's give her some time.
I'm being thorough, that's all. We don't have time. You heard her. She forgets more and more.
Harris, an old man's died. Probably because he's an old man. It's as simple as that. Let's wrap this up.
Don't you think we should just try?
Excuse me, gentlemen. I do hope you're not planning on keeping my patient in there any longer.
Dr. Joanne Hill, Mrs. Royce's doctor.
She has had rather a long night.
Haven't we all?
I did actually encourage her to stop driving a few months ago, but she'd just drive off into town and forget what she came for. I mean, she's completely harmless, but driving licenses are a bit of a grey area with dementia patients.
It's okay, I'll take her home.
Barnes.
What?
Isn't it your anniversary?
Shit. It's okay, I'm almost done.
I'll take Mrs. Royce home.
Go home to Sarah. Go. After you.
Hey, I knew you'd still be here.
You know, you just assaulted a detective. I can get you on out of the station.
Come on, I'm dragging you home.
I will, but I've just got to finish this up. Then I'm all yours.
Ryan, it's our anniversary.
I know. And I love you more than ever. Come on, give me half an hour. I promise.
Half an hour? All right, it better be, or else I'll be locking you up.
Oh, really?
Right, Mag. It's a break, will you?
Mike Evans, disorderly again. Well, we can't put them in the cells because they're flooded, so...
Mike, what are we going to do with you? I know things are tough with your daughter and her transplant. This isn't helping.
I'm okay. Just need to go home and sleep it off, all right?
Yeah, all right, fine. Go on, let him go. Stay out of trouble.
And leave your truck where it is. The walk will do you good.
All right, I'll go left. Do you have any anniversary cards?
Over there. $2.30.
when are you coming home? You said you'd be back nearly an hour ago. Also, I can't remember if you said you liked salt or sweet popcorn. Isn't that awful? Married 6 years and I still don't know what popcorn you like. Anyway, I'll just go ahead.
Good afternoon.
How long have I been out?
Couple of hours. Look like you need a couple more.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need to be here all the time. We can look after her.
Do you know who left this?
No.
Anything?
It's cut and dry.
So he just killed Owen?
That's what the medic thinks. I've seen it before. Must have been the excitement.
Yeah, I thought fishing was supposed to be relaxing.
Morning.
Who is it?
Jack Dowling. Classbar fishing.
Do I need to go down there?
I'll sign it off. Come on, buy your coffee. My man used to fish. I never really saw the point. Just sitting there waiting for something to happen. You look rough.
I found this. In Sarah's room.
I understand why you're angry. I get it. When my old man died, my mum, she cried for days because he left her. But you can't let it eat at you. You can't think that everyone is against you. It's just a lost book. Maybe you should take some more time off. What do you think?
Bonds? So they put it down to a heart attack?
You look confused.
Maybe I am.
What do you need right
I just need to know if there's been any other visitors in the past couple of days besides me or family.
Not that I know of. I'm not aware of this.
Just get me the records.
I can't access the records. Ryan, stop! I can't. I'm trying to help you. I cannot. Jessica, please. Ryan.
I want to know who wrote this.
I understand you're upset, but you can't just go barging in here.
Get me the records, Jessica.
Where is she? Where is she?
Get security down here now.
Oh, Mike, you're drunk. I'm not drunk. Where is she? This one? Eh? Oh, this one? Oh, where is she? Oh, you lot can't help her, so I'm taking her somewhere that can.
Oh, so now you want to help her? Do you realise what she went through when you were in prison? You're a terrible father, Mike. Don't make this worse than you already have. Just go home.
Stop winding me up, will you? Holly. It's Daddy. Come with Daddy. I don't want any trouble. I just want to see my daughter.
Michael.
Come with Daddy. Holly.
Holly, stay where you are, baby.
You cannot stop me from helping my daughter, Holly.
We just assaulted a patient.
You're leaving?
Dad. Just go.
Off me. That's how you deal with things. Have another pop if it makes you feel better.
Yeah? Say something else. Go on, say one more thing.
I just want to see my daughter. She's in there. She needs me.
My wife's in a fucking coma because of you.
Leave me alone, will you?
Ryan! Ryan, please stop!
Get him off me. Ryan! What the fuck are you doing? You leave now!
Move. All right? Are you stupid? What? I can't keep clearing up after you every time you go for him.
I was with Sarah. He was here, so I dealt with it.
You dealt with it. That's you dealing with it, is it? He files a report and you're suspended. Do you understand that? Do you understand?
Don't worry about me.
How's Sarah?
She's the same. You don't have to ask every day.
Yeah.
We've got a situation over at the Royce's house.
We're on our way.
called the water board to shut off the pipes. The neighbour said the water was pouring down the path. That's when he found her. The water was coming from an outside tap over there. He turned it off and called it in. Apart from that, no one's touched a thing.
2 bodies in 2 days.
Bit of a coincidence. Could just be old age, though, right?
Let's just wait for the coroner's report. She's on her way. You all right with this?
Yeah. Last time I saw her was...
It was the night of Sarah's accident. She didn't know what day of the week it was then, poor old girl. Maybe this was for the best, eh?
Poor choice of words.
She could have slipped. Knocked herself out.
No wounds from the fall, though.
There's no signs of a struggle either.
I'd say natural causes.
Thank you, Doctor.
There's a small punch at the back of her neck.
What?
Could be nothing, but it's worth looking into.
Harris, request a full toxicology report on both the Royces.
I found this in the kitchen. It was open on today's date, so it might be useful.
Same thing every day. It's just the same thing. Prayers, pensions, see doctor, shopping. Page after page.
When we found her, she barely knew her own name.
I go to the doctors every day.
Want to pay Hill a visit?
No, let's go see Mrs. Dowling first.
Great. Mrs. Dowling.
I don't understand. They told me yesterday Jack had a heart attack.
Yes. The medics think that was the reason your husband drowned in the river. However... Look, there's been a series of heart attacks.
We'd appreciate any help you can give us.
Did you notice anything odd at all, leading up to your husband's death?
He wasn't a well man towards the end. I'm sure he would have welcomed it. He drank and smoked since he was a boy. Thinking about it now, I'm surprised he didn't have a heart attack 10 years ago. Perhaps you'd better ask Dale Jacobs.
Why?
Dale always went fishing with Jack. He was there that day. I presume you knew that, detectives?
Thanks for your help. The report said he was on his own. Okay, great, thanks. Dale Jacobs lives at Leamington Drive with his granddaughter.
Amanda.
Yeah. You know her.
We were friends growing up. Make sure they close the path at the Royce's back garden. Single officers on duty until we know what we got.
Got it.
Bring her out!
Grandad, please.
Bring her out!
Please, Grandad.
Dale?
Who are you?
It's Ryan. This is Detective Harris. Can you put that down, please?
Right. Well, there's a strange woman in there, and she won't let me see my wife.
Let's see if we can sort it out. Just put that down first.
Ryan, please don't worry. He's just confused. Grandad, Granny went a long time ago, okay?
Please, Dale, just relax.
I'll fucking relax when you find my wife. My wife.
Ruth. I was at the funeral. You remember? It's me, Ryan.
Amanda,
I'm here. It's okay, Grandad.
what did I do?
It's okay.
What did I do?
Doesn't matter.
We wanted to ask you about your fishing trips with Jack Dowling.
Jack?
Is everything okay? Kim, can you go inside, please, sweetie?
He had a heart attack. He was found dead by the lake.
Ryan, I need my inhaler. It's in the car.
You sure?
Yeah. He's fine. Go on.
Mrs. Dowling told us the deal was there too, so we just came to ask a few questions.
He was meant to go, but he had a bad turn that morning. Took some time to calm him down. He spent all day in his chair.
How long's it been like this?
A couple of years now. Usually it's manageable, but every now and then he has these outbreaks. The tablets just don't do anything anymore. Grandad, wait! Ryan, he's not supposed to drive.
Stay your elbow.
Please make sure he's okay. He really wouldn't hurt anyone.
Quite a view.
I painted this once. Now my fingers don't hold the paintbrush the way they used to. I can't even paint Amanda a picture for her birthday.
It's peaceful. I think we take that for granted.
An hour is a sea between others and me. With them would shelter be. I saw that written on a pebble once. One of those things they sell in the seaside gift shops. It's the small things we remember. It's only going to get worse with me, you know. Medical bills, care homes, they're going to be feeding me like a baby. I just want to feel important to someone. I'd be better off gone. If not for me, at least for Amanda.
Dale, I understand what you're going through. After Sarah, I just stopped talking about everything. At first it was made me feel better, but then it just became a way to get by. Listen, You have someone at home that loves you and cares for you. So why don't you let me take you home so she can see you?
Just give us a call if you come across anything. You sure you're going to be all right on your own with him?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Okay.
Thank you. Detective.
Oh, it's Harris. I'm new.
I figured.
Ryan, my collection, back here. This is my space. This is where I do my work. I got light, light, light. And it's where I do all my paintings.
This one?
Yeah. Here. You have this. It's a gift.
I love it.
Royce's will is on its way over.
Tell you what, can you hold on to it for now?
Sure.
Gives me an excuse to swing by.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
Both the Royces recently made changes to their wills. They had a joint bank account and left most of their money to the BCA.
The Blackrock Church Association.
Correct. I've spoken to Downing's bank. He also recently made a donation to the church. There's more. This guy, Reverend James Shaw, forced to leave his last parish because of financial irregularities.
Doesn't seem like it's received a chunk of inheritance money. Hello? No, there's no one here. Every one of these gold plaques has a name on it. Mr. and Mrs. Royce, Jack Dowling. They've all got one.
Can I help you? I'm afraid we're closed for refurbishment. There's no service here until the roof is done.
We're not here for service.
Oh. Can I help you then?
Detective Harris. This is Detective Bonds. We're just chasing a few inquiries.
Mm-hmm.
The people on these plaques, they've given money to the church.
That's right. Benefactors have the privilege of having their name forever on the memorial pillars.
Did you have a close relationship to all these people?
I'm sorry, why are you here again?
Just asking some questions.
How well did you know Mrs. Royce?
She and Edward were devoted worshippers since they retired to Black Rock.
And Mr. Dowling?
Tragic. But it wasn't a surprise. The poor man was riddled with problems. Was he not? Is that everything, gentlemen? Or can I help you with anything else?
No, that's it. How did Dowling's plaque get up so quickly?
What's that for?
Let's get back to the office. There's something I need to check.
What's this going to prove?
Just pull it up.
the Royce's house 2 days ago. This is their house 2 years ago.
Yeah, so?
Notice anything different?
Scaffolding. Mike Evans.
We have an inebriated driver coming in. Can you get a cell ready, please?
I don't know what happened. It was all so quick. I just lost it. Do you realise how many people you could have killed? Get off me. What the fuck are you on about? Do I even know you?
Ryan! He's not the drunk. She is.
You need serious help, mate. For fuck's sake.
Just book her in. You all right?
What was all that about?
Just forget it.
You're lucky he cares. He wouldn't do that for anyone else.
Yeah, I know.
So, I say tomorrow we wait and see what the Reverend does. Should we get a man on him and one on Mike Evans?
Keep an eye on both, but we don't have anything on the Reverend yet.
What about the plaques? And the donations?
Bollocks to him. We need hard evidence. Something concrete.
I hope you're right, and not just wanting to focus on Evans because of what's gone on.
I've just had an interesting conversation with the mayor. About the church. Cool off on the Reverend. Unless you've got something worthy. And if you do, you bring it to me first. Otherwise, this investigation ends here.
We think we might have something.
Think is not enough.
Wait.
What?
Didn't Dowling have an excess of insulin in his blood?
Yeah, but he had diabetes.
And the Royces?
Same.
Look at this.
Mrs. Royce wasn't diabetic.
There's our proof. Get a list straight away of everyone who passed away in the last year through diabetes.
Confirm they all had the insulin dose. So, at the moment, we can only prove Mrs. Royce was killed.
We need to try and link both the Royces to Dowling. Otherwise, it just looks like they accidentally overdosed.
With their age and diabetes, it could hold up.
The killer knows the insulin covers it.
I'll check the hospital and other areas that store insulin. Do you think we should look into any other beneficiaries of the church?
Make a list. But let's not pin our hopes on a killer priest.
You still convinced it's Evans?
I don't know. But he isn't this calculated.
Busy, boys?
Toxicology report, sir. It suggests we're dealing with murders.
We confirmed all the victims had insulin in them. With their age and health problems, it was just enough to kill them.
Anyone young and healthy and they could have survived. We know he's only going after OAPs with ongoing health problems. Easy targets, going after the vulnerable.
Impressive. Can't we forget anything? Both of you. Have a shower. Smells like someone died in here. Good work.
Right.
You have one saved message.
Hey, when are you coming home? You said you'd be back nearly an hour ago. Also, I can't remember if you said you liked salt or sweet popcorn. Isn't that awful?
Hey, Ryan. Got those records you asked for. No unexpected visitors. Just family, hospital staff, and yourself.
Thanks. Means a lot.
Everyone's looking out for you. Both of you.
Yeah, I know. Sorry I flipped out.
It's okay. I understand. I know what you're up against. You need to trust me and take some advice and get some rest. How's work?
Starting to get somewhere with a case. Feels good. When I'm there, time just doesn't stop for a second. And then I come here and see her like this and she'll get through this. I know she will.
I really hope she does.
So I just write it down. It makes me feel like I know what to do.
Okay, so I think the key point to understand here is that Dale controls his impulses by observing routines. And these routines offer him comfort and a chance to notice if things are beginning to slip. So would you say that you notice when your state of mind begins to change?
It just happens. There's no warning. 1 minute everything's all right, and the next. And it's worse in the evenings.
Yes, that's sundowning. It's actually the time of day when sufferers of Alzheimer's and dementia feel most confused. Because, of course, as the sun dims, so too can consciousness. It's actually an evolutionary trait that we're all inherited. But for dementia patients, it is acutely heightened. Okay, and on that note, we are out of time, I'm afraid, so we will call it a day. But I'll look forward to seeing you all next week.
Thank you, Doctor.
Detective, would you like to come to my office?
Sure.
So, Detective, what can I help you with?
Mike Evans. He's usually in your group?
Not today. He is a regular, though.
Does he open up to you like the others?
I can't really go into detail about what a patient says in my sessions. That's private and confidential. You should know that.
Aren't there exceptions if other lives are in danger?
To an extent, yes. But can you confirm that?
No. No, not yet.
Look, I understand your pain towards Mike. And I really want to help, but I honestly don't know where he is.
This isn't about my wife. It's about something else.
Okay. He's not in the most stable condition mentally. He rarely talks in sessions, let alone opens up. He sometimes storms out halfway through a session, and the only real conversations I've had with him were about his daughter.
Does he speak to anyone in the group?
Only Mr. Jacobs.
Dale?
Yes. You know him?
Yeah. I know the family.
Look, I know Mike's not the most popular person in town, but he has actually really helped Mr. Jacobs control some of his outbursts. The two just seem to relate about Mike's daughter, Dale's granddaughter. Oh, and they recently went on a fishing trip together, I believe.
Evans attended counselling, but no sign or contact since his last visit. I think I know I can find him now.
Oh.
Dale Jacobs.
I looked through all the records. There was a break-in at the hospital about 9 months back. Needles, morphine, fentanyl, oxycodone, midazolam, and insulin. All on the list of missing items. Guess who was brought in for it?
Mike Evans. I signed it off. If you find him, bring him in. But don't do anything stupid.
Has to be him, but why? What satisfaction can he be getting out of it? I looked into it. Starts off with drowsiness, then you fall asleep. Except they never wake up.
Yeah, there's worse ways to go. Does he think he's helping them?
Nah, that can't be his motive for these killings.
Let's check if all the victims are on the transplant list. Maybe Holly was ahead of them and Mike's killing them off to speed it up.
I checked already. None were.
There's something missing here. I need to talk to Dale.
Want me with you?
On my own. It's less stress for him.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
All right, yeah.
Dale and Kim?
Kim's at her father's. Grandpa's all right. He's been much more in control since, you know.
Yeah.
How are you? Is there any progress?
Still the same. The doctors are doing everything they can, but... I actually came to talk to Dale about his therapy sessions. Is he about?
Yeah, he's at the back painting.
is he?
Could be a crack to the bone. He'll have a hell of a bruise, but hopefully nothing severe.
Hey. How you doing?
I found this a couple of days back. I didn't think much of it. But now... We had our problems, but...
Hey.
Ryan. Promise you'll catch whoever did this.
I will. I promise.
Next time, call for backup before running into the woods after an armed killer.
How's Amanda?
Coping. Nothing we can do.
Ballistics?
Wait for results. You see anything?
Happened so fast. Just came out of nowhere.
Well, you've proved a murder exists.
Yeah, you knew the area well.
And smart. Forensics have searched the woods, found nothing. We started work on locals with guns. It's flagged up Mike Evans. He's had a gun license since summer '96.
Let's bring him in. That's enough.
We're watching his house and his work. We've got blanket surveillance on his phones. We wait for him to show. Ryan, I know you wanted to be him.
You should have killed me in the woods.
Oh, shit. Let's go.
Can we get a comment on the recent shootings, detective?
No comment, boys. I'll answer all your questions tonight at the conference, okay?
Are there rumours of a killer on the loose? Can you confirm or deny this?
Get rid of him.
Right, lads. That's it. Go on, nothing here. So, do you not think the public deserve to know?
Thank you.
Ryan, she's got worse. I tried calling. She's developed an infection in her blood. Doing everything we can. She's stable for now, but it's not looking good.
When's the specialist coming?
Tomorrow.
What do you mean tomorrow? I want him here now!
Look, Ryan, this place is full of people in need of help. I've witnessed it all. 90-year-olds surviving a dozen heart attacks. People beating cancer. People waking from comas after years.
So there is hope.
I'm not saying there isn't. I'm just saying you need to be prepared for the worst. Because those people are as rare as lottery winners. I'm sorry, I have to go home. It's been a long day and back first thing in the morning.
We have a sighting of Evans. A neighbour called it in. Coldwater Lane, 10 minutes ago.
He was armed, remember?
I need an ambulance on Stanton Street, quick.
I'm okay. Just get after him. Fuck.
He hit me for what I did. I can't change that. You've any sense of mercy, you'll help me save my little girl. I'll work you, but I wake up every night thinking about what I did. I worry you. Praying that you'll wake up. Sorry.
It's a little late for sorry.
No, it's not. See, I hate myself. But I love my little girl. And I know this is going to be the last time. I know it's going to be the last time I ever see her again. But you can help her have a life to live.
Answer me one thing. Why didn't you kill me at Dale's?
I didn't kill anyone.
No. What have you done? What have you done? Why did you do that? Answer me! Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay.
If everything has gone to plan, you'll be loading me away. I've been a terrible person and a terrible father. I've hurt a lot of people. I'm sorry for what I've done. And I don't expect you to forgive me. I don't expect anyone to forgive me. I need my life to mean something. My donor card proves that my heart is a perfect match for Holly's transplant. I only have one thing left to give. And if it is successful, then my life has a purpose and my daughter can live. If you could die to save your wife, I'm sure you would. The hospital won't break regulation. Promise me you'll fight for it. If not for me, then for Holly. I'm begging you to help save my little girl. She doesn't deserve to die. She has her whole life ahead of her.
Hello.
So sorry, Ryan. We had to move her over to life support, or she would have.
Is there anything that can be done?
At the moment, no.
Shouldn't you be resting? I was, but I'm bored already. So Holly Evans made it through then?
Yeah. Surgeon said she'll make a full recovery.
That's great.
I don't think Evans did it.
What? Why?
Before he died, he told me he didn't kill anyone. Why would he lie with the last breath he had in him?
This is Mike Evans we're talking about. I thought you would have been more relieved.
Yeah, I know. But after seeing the sacrifice he did for his daughter, that's not the personality of a cold-blooded killer.
What else we got? What about Dr. Hill?
Already cleared. She was running one of her therapy sessions at the time.
So, this is what heroes look like. Well done, boys. You made the headlines. Okay, what's the problem?
Not convinced.
About what?
The case.
Everything we needed was found at Emerson's yard. It's done.
Something about that care home. It's all connected somehow.
How?
Royce's, Dale, Evans, Dowling, they're all there. That's our link.
And how are you feeling about life now, Ryan?
The same.
How so?
I'm fighting just to get through each day.
Is the medication helping at all?
Still having the nightmares, but I'm used to them now.
And your wife? Is she still on life support?
Yeah. I keep seeing her in a crowd of people and then she just disappears. She's watching me, following me everywhere I go. I know it's not real, but I don't want to wake up.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
What city?
Antwerp, Belgium. My grandfather lived there. I used to visit all the time as a kid. I'm sorry, would you just... Excuse me for a moment.
Yeah, sure.
I understand this is the only way to save my daughter's life. There's no other way. I've tried the hospitals. Bottom of the list.
Hello?
Jessica, listen, about 9 months ago there was a break-in at the hospital, right?
What?
Needles and a bag full of drugs.
Yes, but Mike Evans was...
I forget Evans. Listen, was there anything that didn't make sense?
Ryan, it was 9 months ago.
Jessica, please, just try and remember.
Well, at the time I thought it was odd that it happened at the exact moment security was swapping shifts.
Anything else?
It's about the only time in the day that someone could pull it off. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Look, I'm just at the care home. I'll call you in a bit, okay? Just... What are you doing? Where am I?
You'll understand shortly.
Understand what? You killed those people?
I was 21 when I first met Giles. I was rushing up these big stone steps to get to my class, and I had this ridiculous dress on, so I slipped. I was falling backwards, and it was Giles that caught me. And that was that. I mean, I literally fell for him right then and there. And we had Amy when we were very young. She just made everything 100 times more beautiful. And then Giles got sick, and in those days, dementia was much more difficult to treat, so his condition escalated very quickly. He was always so restless. Dementia patients are very hard to look after when they're young. Just about the only time he was calm was when he played with Amy. He always knew who she was, but he often forgot who I was. He became so protective of her. Sometimes it was almost as though he thought he needed to protect her from me, like I was some sort of threat. Of course, he would often just wander off on his own. You know, you of all people should relate. You've lost your wife.
My wife's not gone. What are you doing? Where are we? What are we doing here?
You've just got no idea what it's really like to see your loved ones fade away. Or in Giles's case, to see his mind just go to the point where they have no idea who you are anymore. And they can cause harm to themselves. And others. So I made it my business to care for those people. When Giles was hospitalized, I would visit him as much as I could. I would take Amy to see him, but that was hard on them too. So I'd just sit there by myself for hours and hours. Just like you do with Sarah. Just waiting for something to happen. You're praying that she gets better. One night when Giles was home with us, he woke up and he took my baby girl from her cot. I was asleep. I couldn't watch him all the time. It was impossible. All I ever wanted was a daughter. My best little friend. And she was taken away from me. So you see, I'm not a murderer. It was an act of mercy. My patients were relieved from their pain.
That doesn't make it right. Who gives you the authority?
They do.
What?
It is their decision.
And Evans? What about him?
Well, that was easy because you wanted to believe it was him.
You're sick. You think that's... Adele's? That couldn't have been you.
You don't seriously think I could do this by myself, do you?
Enough.
Why?
Listen to me, Ryan. Joanne looked after my father when he was ill. We spent 3 years looking at him, watching him fade away. When my mother was diagnosed, I didn't want her to suffer in the same way. Joe helped her. Just pass peacefully, with dignity.
That's your justification for going on a killing spree. You think you can just go around playing God, deciding who lives and who dies?
We didn't decide. We gave them an option. They made their own choice.
Ryan, we brought you here to try and reason with you. I thought you would understand after everything that's happened with Sarah. I mean, what have you gained from all those months just watching her waste away?
Don't you dare use Sarah as a reason.
Ryan, she can't be saved. We thought of ways to help. Trust me.
Trust you? No. You are like family to me!
You know what, Ryan? None of this really matters, because I cannot let you end this. We have far bigger plans than you.
Joanne, please. He's not part of this. We need to leave.
No, he'll come after us.
You and I both agreed, okay? We'd make a fresh start. Just you and me. We have to go now.
No, they will come after us. I'm not willing to take that risk. Serial killers sentenced to life. That is what the headlines will say.
Joanne, you're not a killer. Now, give me the gun.
No.
Give me the gun.
Please. John, don't do this.
Give me the gun!
It's you! You made me do this!
Joanne, it's over. Okay? Just put down the gun. Please.
I can't do this without John. I can't.
Joanne, listen to me. I can help you. Just put the gun down. Okay? Listen to me. Please. Joanne. Joanne, what are you doing? Joanne! Joanne, listen to me! Joanne, wait! Joanne! Joanne, no, wait! Joanne! Joanne, no! Stay with me. Look at me. No. I'm gonna get you to hospital.
It's okay.
That's good. No. Hold on.
Hey. If you need anything, I'm here.